Yes, we are on the first Monday of the month of June. Happy Monday, everyone. And of course, when we talk about June, for us Filipinos, we are concerned with celebrating the anniversary of the Declaration of Philippine Independence Day. That's on June 12. Pero nag-umpisa pa po last weekend, especially yesterday in New York. There were lots of stars that flew from the Philippines to celebrate with our kababayans. We're going to be talking about that today on the show. Also on the show today, when we think of time passing by, it seems so fast. Sometimes we wish that there were more hours in a day. So how to make the most out of your 24 hours in a day? We have tips for you on that today as well. And finally, tips for parents and parenting, toddlers and technology. Could tablets be hindering or distracting your kids from education? All that today on Kababayan Today. My name is Janelle Sawyer, Kababayan in Los Angeles. And joining us on the phone is our Kababayan from the Big Apple from New York. Elton Lugay is a correspondent of the Philippine Daily Inquirer and the Philam.net. Hello and welcome to Kababayan Today.
Hello, Kababayan Janelle, and thank you so much for having me.
Yes,
I'm so glad to be on the show.
Mabuhay, Elton, at mukhang busy kayo yesterday sa celebration ng Independence Day for Filipinos in New York. Tell us about that.
Sobra, Janelle, it's one of the longest days of my media career, no? And yesterday it took us a lot of so many months to prepare, pero parang natapos lang siyang bigla. So yesterday was the biggest event. We celebrated the 115th Philippine Independence Day Parade and Festival dito po sa New York City. Ito po yung tinaguriang sinasabi ng lahat na the biggest or the largest celebration of its kind outside the Philippines. And for the first time in the history ng Filipino-American events dito sa even sa States, probably worldwide, Janelle, no? Lahat ng TV networks sa Philippines nag-join. So the PDC, the council who was responsible in organizing this event, really made everyone proud kasi sumali lahat ng TV networks. That's very rare na mangyari. So, and then we had Sharon Cuneta, Daddy Valenciano, Marian Rivera, Senator Bong Revilla, among others. Very, very mainit po kahapon. Sobrang init. Pawis na pawis lahat. Pero nakikita mo lahat ng mga tao tuwang-tuwa. Masaya sila nakakita nila yung mga artista from the Philippines. At masaya din na lahat nagtitipon-tipon para lang may-celebrate natin ang Philippine Independence or Filipino Day dito sa New York.
Yes, Elton, let's talk about numbers. And I know you may not have specific numbers right now, pero guesstimate tayo, no? How many people attended? And I remember I was there last year for this celebration. There were road closures. Now, this parade happened on Madison Avenue, correct?
Yes, it's on Madison Avenue, no? Between 38th Street and 23rd Street, kung saan yung Madison Square Park na nagaganap yung festival ng Philippine Independence. And on top of that, Janelle, kung hindi alam ng lahat, meron ding isa pang parade yesterday, Israeli parade naman. Sa kabilang, kabilang street sa 5th Avenue. That's parallel yan ng Madison Avenue. So, makikita yung sobrang busy, sobrang closure, doble ang traffic kahapon.
Wow.
And on top of that, mainit.
Gano'ng kadaming umattend? Do we have numbers, figures already, Elton?
Wala pa akong nakuha from NYPD. Naghihintay pa rin ako. Last year, if there's nothing last year's report was 100,000 yung nakarating, no? This year, I would say more than 100,000 kasi ang dami sa sa parade route pa lang from between 23rd and 38th, ang dami ng tao kasi nga dahil tatlong stations ang nag-promote from the Philippines, meron tayong ABS-GMA and yung TV5.
Yes.
So sobrang na-promote siya on top of the print medias.
And Elton, what kind of impact did an event like this make sa general New York community?
Malaki kasi considering na ang ating mga kababayan marami ding na-contribute sa ating economy. Sorry, na-distract ako. Malaki ito sa malaking tulong, no? In spite of the fact na hindi nakarating ang ating mayor kasi nasa kabilang celebration siya. Pero we are considered as one of the fastest growing Asian segments sa New York area, especially sa tri-state area.
So thank you
malaking tulong.
Thank you so much for sharing stories and details with us today on the show. Elton, I know you're working on your articles. Where can we catch you? And also on Twitter, can you let us know how we can follow you so we can get more of your information and inputs?
Sure, thank you, Janelle. Everyone, you can follow me sa Twitter. Name ko lang, Elton Lugay. Or Instagram, Elton Lugay. Then Facebook, it's public, Elton Lugay din. And I regularly write for the Philippine Daily Inquirer, the Phil.net dito sa New York. And I'll send you some links then pag lumabas na siya.
Yes, thank you so
online.
much, Elton. And more power to you.
Thank you, Janelle. I appreciate you inviting me to, guest on your show. Salamat.
Of course, mabuhay. Elton Lugay, correspondent of the Philippine Daily Inquirer and also the Philam.net. Also, I follow him on Twitter. You should as well, at Elton Lugay. Meanwhile, malungkot na balita naman po, nakikiramay kami dito sa Kababayan Today, sa ating Kababayan Pride na si Bruno Mars, whose mom died of aneurysm. I think that this was last Sunday. And so, Bruno Mars at sa naulila po ng kanyang ina at sa kanila pong buong pamilya, nakikiramay po kami sa inyo.
You see, I play guitar with my fingers too small. I try to play piano, but my feet can reach the floor. My mommy helps me with my voice, 'cause the superstars sing it.